So the difference kind of between the polyaspartic and the epoxy, you're going to hear people go either way. I use a full polyaspartic system for a couple of different reasons. One is it's quicker to apply. The cure time on polyaspartic is dependent upon weather, 1 to 3 hours. Cure time on it, that's to walk on it, not to drive on it. Still 24 hours after the clear coats down to drive on it. Epoxy can be 12 hours to walk back on it. So when you're doing an epoxy floor, you prep it, you put an epoxy coat down, you come back the next day, put another epoxy coat down, put chips down, you come back the third day, you scrape it and you clear coat it. Polyaspartic, once again, depending upon the size of the garage, can all be done in 1 day. Larger garages do take longer, it's just, there's more to do. Polyaspartic is more durable from a scratch resistance standpoint than epoxies. It's more UV stable. I know there are some epoxies out there that are UV stable. Polyaspartics naturally are UV stable. It gives a higher sheen. It's just, I like the product better. Once again, epoxy's not bad, polyaspartic's not bad. It's kind of whoever, use the one that the installer says is the best one for them to use. Because if they're more comfortable installing it, the install is going to be better. When it goes to floor tiles, we don't do that often. There's 3 main reasons that we do floor tiles. One is the customer wants the checkerboard look, or they want that very specific design that checkers allow, that tiles allow you to do. The second one is you've got a moisture issue. If moisture is coming up through your slab or it's emitting too many vapors, you can't put a coating down. Whether it's polyaspartic, epoxy, it doesn't matter. There's too much moisture coming out of your concrete, it's going to fail on you. So we always moisture test. If it's too high, we'll tell you we can't do a coating. We've got this option, we can do tiles. If you don't want tiles, we're not going to do the floor because it's going to fail on you because we know the moisture content and the vapor emitting is too high. Another reason that we'll do tiles is, this is specifically on older homes, the concrete is in such bad shape that you can't prep it properly to actually lay the tiles down. There's cracks that are 2-3 inches wide. It's raised up 2-3 inches. It's just the concrete it's non-salvageable concrete. To put a coating, you really need to pull all the concrete out of the garage and re-pour the concrete, and then you could do a coating on it. So we can go with tiles, and that can work. Stained polished concrete it looks really nice. Most of y'all, I've got a Kroger that's close to me, and HEB, it's where we do our grocery shopping. They've got polished concrete in it. It's a way of you just grind the concrete with finer and finer stones to actually bring it to a high shine. Looks really cool. Problem is using that in the garage is when you're tired, if you park your car in it. So if you don't park your car on it, just ignore what I'm about to say because it doesn't matter. But if you do park your car in there, you always have dirt, small rocks and things that are on your tires. As you pull into the garage, those act as a sandpaper. And over time, where you've spent the money and the time and the energy and the effort to polish your concrete, you're gonna wear it out. And then all of a sudden you're gonna have very nice shiny concrete in between your tires, but where your tires come in is gonna be dull. Whether you stain it, polish it, however you do it, it's gonna wear the concrete down a little bit. So it's a cool looking product. I just don't recommend doing it for garages. Patios, inside the house, looks really cool.